All right, so I made a bending jig. That's what I call it, at least. It's right here. To help me quickly make some of these nose wires for safety masks. If you've seen my other part 1 and part 2, you can see that I talked about the internet version. It's a single wire. My version is what I call twisted box. This one's a little used, but still. Anyway, I want to kick out a lot of these because we're making a lot of mass, and I'll show you a couple of the tricks and how I came up with this jig and how it works. Okay, so first thing is you need to have some of this 16 gauge aluminum wire. I haven't tried it with household copper wire. I think copper is quite a bit harder than aluminum. Anyway, I put this on a little feeder reel, a little made out of tie wrap, put it in my vise, and have a line here to gauge that out. That's 6 inches is what you get when you follow my line. I think 6 inches leaves you with a good fit at the end. So anyway, pull the wire out. You'll need a cutters and needle nose pliers. Anyway, so cut it like that. Now the jig's very simple. This has 2 holes down here. Ignore the one. Anyway, you need 1 little hole. That's a 1/16 of an inch. That's what that is right there, 1/16 of an inch. I built the jig using a 1/4 inch drill, which is right here. I measured this out. I believe it's 2 3/4. I should check that. I think it's 2 3/4 spacing. Yeah, 3 inches. 2 3/4. 2 3/4 spacing. Blind holes. Glued those in there, and then drilled a little through hole that's a 1/16 of an inch. Here's how you use it. You shove it in the small hole, fold it down, go around the entire pair of posts like that, take it all the way to the end, and remove it from the post part of the jig. Now you need to cross the long one against the little one there like that. Then I like to put it on the plain area here of the board, and holding that short end up, bend the long end back. Whenever you're working with this aluminum wire and you need to put these kind of end loops in it, it's always good to trim it down to just about 1/8 of an inch, about like that, from where you want the bend, about 1/8 of an inch right there. Trim it down. Shaking because I'm nervous in front of this camera. Then get your needle nose and bend that loop tight. Okay. Then lay it down like that, and I use the needle nose round part to just sort of roll that over, so it's going to link up. Get your trimmer. Trim that one also to 1/8 inch, about like that. Get your needle nose, and then flatten that out. I'll have to trim this and edit the video. Anyway, there it is, pretty much done. Now the part that gives it a little strength inside your mask is the twisted box. So that's the idea. That's the box. Let's twist it once. Compare, is there a long side, short side? Yeah, that side there's a little long, so we're going to hold that side and twist the other. And there's our twist. And the wire's done. Okay? Ready to be used in a mask.